Welcome back, you marvelous nerds, to the finale of Wonderman. It's me and Jim, and we are here at Yucca Valley, the eighth episode and final of the series. Maybe season two, maybe not.
I think it could use a season 2. There's a lot of unanswered stuff, seems like, and I don't think they're going to wrap up in 25 minutes.
I think this would be a cheap and easy show to do a bunch of seasons of, because you're being real skimpy with the special effects, and you're filmed on the studio lots. Like, it's not like you got to go.
You're on location.
Yeah, they're on location in the studio. So,
yep.
I've been really enjoying this, Jim. Before we hit this finale.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good show. I really like the quality of the writing and the acting in this. It's a quality show, even if it's not much of a superhero show. So,
in 2 episodes ago when we had the episode The Callback, I mentioned that I'm glad this was done as a binge. I hated that idea when we first started the show, but you can tell that this series was written to be a binge TV show, not an episodic and not a movie. This was designed to be absorbed either in a couple of big chunks or as one just plow through sitting.
I'll tell you, if and this is the kind of thing I would download this if I had like a flight down to Florida or something this year. This is the kind of thing I can just put on and just watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And enjoy it as a binge. It's like an extended play movie almost.
Yep, 100%.
And I would love if they would offer it that way, without the credits in between each one. So that would be good.
That would be kind of cool. We need to start a petition. All right, Jim.
Great. And we need to start this episode.
You ready for some Wonderman?
I'm ready for some Wonderman.
So let's hit it, y'all. We'll see you on the other side.
All right, Jake, for those people that want to watch along, that maybe this is the first one they've caught of us, which I hope they've caught the first 7, but if this is the only one they've caught, how do they follow along?
Well, our faces are here on the left. We're going to be providing commentary and our just random thoughts throughout the episode. And then timestamp and title are on the right. Go ahead and cue up at the very beginning after the Disney Plus logo. And I'll count down with 3, 2, 1, go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Previously on the series.
The last one. Yeah. Nice view from that person's house.
Yep.
Did we decide whether or not he's a mutant or not?
I don't think we did.
I like his slightly glowy eyes.
Yes.
And as long as they're not from the punch dimension, that'd be great.
You listen, sir. That short got a lot of views.
That's horrible.
It was awesome, and you know it.
Oh, us talking about it, awesome. The fact that they came up from the punch dimension, no.
Also correct.
A rainy day in California.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom does that to me.
Oh.
And can I say that I think Simon sounds better with the Haitian accent as Simon? than it does as
Yeah.
Simon. Well, he somehow got out of the studio without uh, security catching him.
Yeah. I mean, they probably like evacuated the area because they thought it was some kind of like,
They probably thought it
classic.
was a terrorist attack.
Oh, this is they're like, we got him, boy. Here it comes.
Burgers, charbroiled, vegetarian burgers. Good music again.
I agree. Kaboom! All right, douchebag, you got what you wanted. Now what you're gonna do?
Is he back in his apartment? Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a baseball hat and aviator sunglasses, and they'll never find you.
Yep.
There's a new table.
Ha! Yeah, I think that's a little breakable.
Why do you lie to your mother? Don't lie to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Always a bad choice.
Eh.
Ah, ah.
Oh,
Yep,
he knows. He knows where he's going. Oh no.
No, no, no. We're not going to lose Trevor. No, don't tell me he's in like a vest or something.
Dude! Dude. He's wearing the 10 rings.
Ah, ah. Maybe we still get the breakout.
Cool.
That does look like the Mandarin's outfit.
It does. Fair.
I like he's got the rings are great.
I agree. He's different without the beard. It's his brother, right?
No, that's the guy from the set that was setting him up with stuff. That's his assistant.
Oh, right. That's a trench coat.
Oh, he's got the Wonderman costume on underneath it. He's keeping it hidden, maybe. I don't see green pants.
I don't think they're going green on this costume. That's not MCU style.
Who's gonna play Barnaby now?
No, but I hope it's not the one guy.
Spaniard?
Yeah, I was not a big fan of him.
Ah. Kind of looks like a graduation robe.
It kind of does.
That's what Trevor said.
100%. Damn.
Hedgehog?
I love this guy.
Oh, he's got the real glasses.
Yes.
There are the original.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Something's up with his shoes though, too. He's got some weird like attachments on them or something.
Okay.
Sleeveless, that I expected.
That's a good look. Yeah, you don't cast somebody like Yahya Abdul Mateen and then cover him up. The dude's a beast.
Those.
Is that?
That's the guy from the Matrix, whatever his name was. Cypher?
Oh man, it is.
Look at the tears from his brother.
Aww.
Just as a thought experiment.
Ah!
Oh, of course it is.
What?
You know,
So
you know who did that with their money? Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what most of his money was made in real estate. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
There you go. Finally had to prove it to his brother.
Ah. Oh, my tears.
At the Chinese theater. Nope. He kept the sunglasses. Look at that. Cosplay. Savor the moment.
Bet you he's gonna get in it.
I'm thinking he does. Yeah, I'm wondering what's again. Because in the original comic, oh, that's a good song.
Oh.
But in the original comic, he was an actor and a superhero. So
Yeah.
That's right.
Eh.
Because he wants to be a cowboy. Fair warning. I wonder if he's a security guard.
I bet you that's exactly what it is. Maybe he's an agent. No, he wouldn't be an agent. He'd be smarter than that. Hmm.
He just eats like everybody else.
Yep.
He's aggressive with his fork.
He's eh.
Got to make time to exercise.
Yeah.
See? Mm-hmm. Salmonella is no joke, man.
Yeah.
But it normally lasts like a weekend.
Hmm.
That's true. All those stars have. If I had a could afford a personal trainer and a personal chef, I'd be in as good a shape as him too.
100%.
Not that I'm not close, but there it is. Maybe the second movie is where he breaks his Barnaby out of prison.
Yeah.
Alfonso was a good character in Elementary.
Yeah. I'd never seen Elementary.
That's a great show. Hey, there it is. Isn't that where you saw the Sydney Opera House in the desert?
Yep, that's the Sydney Opera House prison.
Look at him in costume. Ah. I wish he had glasses on. So doing the Superman thing.
The superhero thing, yeah.
Yep.
He clocked him.
Is he really doing? I bet he's really doing karaoke on Thursdays too.
That's what the dude said.
Ooh, interesting.
He's getting more control over his powers.
Ionic energy.
Yes.
Wonder what level that's going to put him on. Or asset.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. Well, this is what I've been waiting for 8 episodes.
Ooh. Oh, this is awesome.
Can he fly? He might be able to. There we go. Wonderman is supposed to be able to fly.
That's awesome.
That was good.
Okay.
I did call that 2 episodes ago that he was going to go break him out of prison. But
You
that was a
did.
much more creative way to bust him out of prison. So,
Okay.
all right. Do we have any post-credit
We
scenes?
do not. So that is the end of the series right there.
Ah.
All right, Jim, that's the end of Wonderman. What you got for me?
I enjoyed it. Good all the way through. A couple of the scenes, just because of my empathy with the character, I don't, a couple scenes throughout the thing that were kind of iffy on, but this last episode, this was outstanding. Well done. I like the way he played the whole role. I like how he got in there. And it was kind of nice to see a little bit about what he was capable of. And I think we got another heavy hitter with the in the superhero world from the sounds of it.
I want to know how he got the powers. Like, I don't.
That's for Wonderman too.
Well, that's the thing. In the comics, he's experimented on by Norman Osborn. And in a different version, he actually ends up.
That's a different Wonderman too, right?
Well, I mean, they're all different. Wonder
That's true. There was more than one, but it's true. I'm thinking about the actor one from West Coast Avengers. So,
yeah, I thought this was very good. I think Dustin Daniel Cretton. This is his second at bat with Marvel. Mm-hmm. His third is this summer with Spider-Man: Brand New Day. So I'm kind of excited about this. I like this. This feels good. This was fun.
This is the kind of thing that Marvel needed. It needed a quality show, good writing, good acting with a good story. Characters you could get behind, characters you could relate to, and not the mass-produced stuff we had a couple of years ago when they were putting out like 6 or 7 new series. I'm sorry, did you say She-Hulk?
No,
that's what I heard you say. That's what I heard you say.
No, you leave She-Hulk alone, sir. Hey.
But no, that's when they were trying to put out so much stuff that it got muddled and the quality wasn't quite there, and they were hinting at all these new shows and they didn't come out. Yeah, this standalone piece, maybe that's why it's called the Spotlight. It doesn't tie in with a lot of other things. There was no Iron Man, there was no Doctor Strange, there was no anybody in this other than Wonderman. I mean, we had the Mandarin, but not as the Mandarin until he decided to do it, which was a cool twist. But overall, a good, fun show. And if somebody said, I don't like superhero things, I'd be like, this is got like 3 small superhero type events. And other than that, it's a show about a person finding themselves, and coming to terms with stuff and interacting with family. And this is a good quality show that happens to have a superhero in it.
I agree. I 100% agree with that. I like the Marvel Spotlight brand when it hits properly. Echo didn't so much do it for me. This does.
This was better than Echo. Echo was one of those ones too where I'm like, why are we doing this? Are you just taking anybody who did anything that had any popularity and you're like, oh, they need a spinoff, they need a spinoff, they need a spinoff?
Well, I mean, I get it. That's how they made the comics. And while that might be a not very cost-effective way to run your television universe or your movie universe, that's what the comics do. They introduce a character in a mainline hero. They get people excited about it. They release their own character's line, which is how you build these brands. We didn't just get a Black Panther movie. We got Black Panther in Captain America Civil War.
True.
It worked.
Right.
Even Spider-Man. We didn't just get a Spider-Man movie out the gate. We got Spider-Man in Civil War.
But those were well written. That's and the story was good. And what I'm saying is, in that period of time, they were just spinning things off to create quantity, not quality. And I feel that the last few things that we've seen Marvel do, they've gotten back to like, hey, the reason we are better than DC is not because we put out more stuff, it's because we put out better stuff, where we got better stories, we have better characters. And I like Simon William, and I want to know what's next for him. Because now he's just pissed off the Department of Damage Control. Yep.
Yeah. I think the DODC is being set up to be the villain of the Mutant Saga.
Of what?
The Mutant Saga. What comes after Secret Wars? The mutants are always about government or big big, powerful entities pressing down on them and subjugating them. And
what about
everything,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And everything we've seen about the DODC in the series is they need to justify the budget. They need to justify the big old prisons. And they need to put bodies in there so they can have a purpose. They're going to see mutants start popping up, and they're going to start putting mutants in prison. And that's how we're going to get the Mutant Registration Act.
And I think that, if you wanted to lead into that, make him a mutant.
I don't know. I don't know, and that may be why they left it vague, so they could do that. And I think that could be done because this is obviously not Simon's original origin story. Simon's original origin story had to do with like Vision and stuff. Like, yeah, hey, if he shows up in Vision Quest,
he could.
How bananas would it be if Simon and Trevor show up in Vision Quest, and Trevor is like talking to Vision, who was Jarvis and Ultron and Tony Stark,
right?
And here is the Mandarin from the finale of the Iron Man trilogy. Like, how crazy would that be?
It could be good. It could be crazy. It could be good.
I think this does really well on its own. And the reason I like the reason I like the Spotlight brand is this is not a show that you really needed a lot of homework. It would be nice if you saw Iron Man 3 and Shang-Chi. But those are movies separated by a decade and a half.
Right.
So all you had to know was, and to be fair, they also did not make you have to know about it all because they kind of covered it all. Because the characters in the show kind of were hazy on the facts too.
They were.
It worked. The entire series worked, and I loved it.
I like it. And I actually like the fact that even though we don't know his origin story, it doesn't matter. I think it's good. It's like they didn't take an episode to talk about how he got his powers and how it all happened early on. And I'm like, I don't care. It didn't. You didn't need it for the story, and I think that was a really good thing. And like I said, I like the fact that it was a character first and a superhero second. And that's what I'm gonna take away from this one.
I agree. All right, folks, that has been our thoughts, our reaction, our comments on the Wonderman series finale, season finale, whatever. The last episode this time, Yucca County. If you like this journey, you've gone on it with us, you caught one of our shorts and now you're watching a reaction, hit like and subscribe, leave a comment below, tell us what you thought. I'm Jake. That is Jim. He is not going to comment. And if you...
I know you wanted me to. You weren't setting me up for anything. I thought this is how you normally do the whole sign out thing. I'm just waiting to say goodbye, everybody.
Stay marvelous, stay nerdy, y'all. See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, thanks for trying this video out here on the Nerd Network. Be sure to check out these shows over here on the right. Some are coming soon, some are happening right now. Our brands over here on the left if you're a fan of one of the big major franchises. And check out the videos below. Be sure to hit that subscribe, ring that bell for our next pieces of content, and we will see you right back here for your next video. Stay nerdy, y'all.